That's like a guarantee. That's a guarantee she won't pay.
Okay, here's your homework tonight. I believe, I went over number 1 and this one in class. Yeah, let's do this one, just in case you have a hard time with that for period 1 that I did not do with. Okay, let's draw the triangles. Here's the first triangle. See, they want triangles, no other shape but triangles, okay? Triangle T, B, G. T, B, G. T, B, G. And then the other triangles, K, P, G. K, K, P, G. Let me change the color so you can see that triangle. K, P, G. Okay? So it's the smaller one. Keep it blue. K, P, G. Let's look at the smaller K, P, G. What do we know? We know this side, that's 52. We know this side, that's 45. Okay, let's look at the big triangles now. I'm going to highlight it. If you want to use a highlighter so you can see it yourself. This is 40 right here. That's the number we have. And we got this number right here. That whole entire thing we have, 25 plus 45 is 70. Okay, so we can find what is the length of TK. TK is right here. So that length is part of this one. Okay, that length is part of this one here. So it corresponds to that side here, 52. So TG corresponds to KG. Okay, now let's look at this. They have this side right here and this side right there. All right? Therefore, we got both numbers for that. Equals to BG over PG. TG, that's X right there. TG over 52 equals to BG, which is 70, over PG, 45. Okay, and then cross cancel and divide. You know how to do the rest, most of you. Okay, this one most of you should know. Based on the graph to the right, what is the coordinate for the center of dilation? The coordinate for center of dilation is W is your center of dilation right here. W right there. That's 18 and 9. So the center of dilation is 18 and 9. What's the scale factor? The scale factor is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. The scale factor of 4. Scale factor of 4. It's an enlargement. Okay. The distance of xy. You need to use Pythagorean theorem. So a squared, count them. You guys know how to do this. I'm not going to do this for you. Find the rate of change and the y-intercept for xy. Okay? Take these 2 points. Don't use any other ones. Y is 2, 10. X is 18, 18. Okay, so in order to find the rate of change and y-intercept, well, rate of change is easy. Okay, so y2 minus y1, 18 minus 10 over 18 minus 2, which is 8 over 6, which is 4 over 3. That's the rate of change. x1, y1, x2, y2. And then you use y equals, that we found the rate of change. So y-intercept, you need to do y minus y1, sorry. You do y minus y1, point slope form, m parentheses x minus x1, and then you'll find your y-intercept, okay? So the rate of change is 4 over 3, and once you substitute the numbers in and solve, you'll get your y-intercept. Ask me questions. This one you should know how to do this. Same thing as the first one. For each equation, write one linear equation that is parallel. Parallel means rate of change is the same. And another linear equation perpendicular to the given equation. Explain why each equation is parallel or perpendicular to the given linear equation. Okay. All right, perpendicular. Perpendicular is opposite and reciprocal. Opposite and reciprocal. We'll put the sign, flip it, to the given equation. Okay, so the given equation, you need to solve this for slope-intercept form. Add 9, add 9. We need to solve for y here. 4y equals to 3x plus 12, and then divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. Y equals to 3 over 4x plus 3. Okay, for parallel, the rate of change has to be the same, so we're going to write a line that's parallel. Okay, y equals to 3 over 4x plus 3 plus 5, or 10, is parallel because the rate of change is the same and the y-intercept is different. Okay, you explain that. Write that down. And then perpendicular is opposite and reciprocal. Perpendicular slope is negative 4 over 3. So you need to use its opposite and reciprocal of that. So y equals negative 4 over 3x minus or plus whatever you like, any other number, is perpendicular because the rate of change is opposite and reciprocal of the given rate of change. Okay, that's how you do that and explain it. You do this the same way. You add 2x, add 2x. So you get 6y plus 12 equals to 6 plus 2x minus 12 minus 12. 6y equals to negative 6 plus 2x. Divide by 6. Y equals to negative 1 plus a third x. Okay, and then explain. Write one that's parallel. The rate of change is the same. Write one that's perpendicular. Parallel slope, it has to have a third. This line's parallel. Perpendicular slope. Oh, perpendicular, I forgot to put the rate of change is negative 3 over 1 because it's opposite and reciprocal of each other. You see that? So write an equation with it. So, anyways, find the following volume of the cone. You need to first find the height. You need the radius is 20. The height is what? We need to find the height by using Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Find this height, and then you can do volume. Volume equals to 1/3 pi r squared times height. Okay, same thing here. You're finding radius by doing a squared plus b squared first equals to c squared, and then you get your answer. Okay, doing this fast, you can slow down. Which container has the most water? You know how to do this, right? You use volume equals to pi r squared times height. So the height here is only 4. I meant to put 4 feet. Okay, so the volume here is length times width times height. Okay, you put it in there. Give 10 times 5 times 4. Multiply all that. The volume is 200 here. Find the volume here. So, and then answer which container has the most water in it. So you can tell by your answer. Either the cylinder or the prism. Okay, the volume of the, what is the volume of the can not taken up by the tennis ball? The thing is not taken up. What's not taken up? It's all this space that's not taken up by the tennis ball you're trying to find. Okay? So, you got to find the volume of the sphere. Actually, the volume of the cylinder, which is, this is the radius, look. That's the same radius as up here. So the radius is 3. The height, each ball is 3. Right, radius is 3, so each ball diameter is 6. That means if diameter right here is also 6, right here is 6, and right here is 6. Therefore, the height is 18. Okay, so then we can find volume equals pi r squared times h minus, because we're taking away all these balls, there's 3 balls. Okay, this is the ball, here's the radius of 3. Get that answer, times it by the 3 balls. So, pi 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Substitute in and then make sure you times by 3 and then subtract the answer. You'll see. Okay, number 5 here. A jewelry sold a string of 50 millimeter pearls. Pearls are these round things. He sold with 8 millimeters. These are 8, diameter of 8. He needs to choose a box to put them in. Which box would the jeweler choose? So he had 50 of these. Okay, so the radius is 4 then. Okay. This is, it's a pearl, so it's a cylinder. I mean a sphere. So get your answer, 4 over 3 pi r cubed, and then times it by 50 because there's 50 of these pearls. And then find the volume of each one of these. Okay, so you get the answer to this. And now which of these will fit this? So you need to find the volume of each one of this and see which one 50 pearls would fit in. One of them is too small. The other one is big, but it will fit in both of them. Okay. And here are your last few. A toy store sells giant balls that has a volume of this much. Okay, so V equals to 381.51 inches cubed. Calculate the radius. Okay, so volume equals to pi r cubed. 4 pi over 3. So let's calculate the radius. We know volume is 381.51 equals to 4 pi r cubed over 3. Okay, there's two ways we can do this. We can change this into 12 times 4 times 3.14. Where's my calculator? Anyways, let's go back. I'll use the calculator here. 4 times 3.14. That's 12.56. Okay. Oh, get that divided by 3. Divide these two numbers right here. 12.56 divided by 3 equals, that's not a good one. That's repeating. Don't use that one. So because it's repeating, don't use it. Just get rid of the 3, because we're not sure what to round it to. Okay, so you get instead 381.51 times 3. So you get 1144.53 equals 12.56 r cubed. Divide. Okay, divide that by 12.56 equals 91.125. That's 91 and 1/8, I believe. Yes. Equals to r cubed. And then cube root. I don't have a cube root on here, and I don't have the computer. Remember how to use your calculator. You find that with the x, you put in the number and then that sign, put a 3 in there. You find the cube root and you find radius, and then circumference of a circle. Circumference is 2 pi r, or pi times diameter, whichever way you want to use. You find radius here, you substitute it in, you'll find that. Okay, same thing here. A cylinder have a volume of this. So volume of a cylinder is pi r squared times h. So this is the volume here. 120 equals 3.14 radius squared times height we don't know height. Okay, so we don't know, calculate the radius of the can. So give any height, any number you want. Let's say h is 20. And find the radius. All of you can have different heights, and then you find the radius, and if that's the case, find the circumference. C equals to pi, 2 pi r. Okay, so h can be anything you want because they didn't give us height. Okay, so which one holds the most ice cream? Remember, this is 1/3 pi r squared times h. Find the volume of each. Okay, how much water is poured out of the pitcher below? So the empty spots, how much water was poured out? So this much water is poured out right here. This is the part that's been poured out. There's two ways to do this. You find the volume of the whole thing and then subtract by what's there. Or another way that you can do it is find the volume. The height here is 4, that empty spot is 4, the radius is 4, so you can find the volume of the empty spot. The one I just circled, that's another little cylinder. So volume equals to pi r squared times h. Volume equals 3.14 times radius, which is 4 squared times 4, and you get your answer of 200 something. Okay, that's your homework. I hope I helped you a little out. And